Well, hey, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to another Monday Minute with Pastor Mike. And as we're looking at getting closer to the end of the year and to Christmas time, I wanted to share a few Christmas devotionals with you. One of the most impactful verses for me that I look at in the Christmas season is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, and describes who God is and what Jesus came to do. It says these words, "For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace." Now, in one of our upcoming messages, I'm going to talk specifically about what does it mean that God is our wonderful counselor. But today I want to talk to you about the concept of mighty God. God is our mighty God. Now, I remember when I was a kid, and I tried out for the varsity track team. One of the tests was that we had to reveal how much we could bench press, right? How strong and mighty we were as men trying out for this track team. And I'm ashamed to admit, but I couldn't even lift up the bar at ninth grade. Couldn't even push the bar. And so I felt pretty weak. Maybe you feel that way today too. Maybe you feel that way this week. You woke up and you're like, oh, another Monday. I just feel weak. I don't know if I could go on. But part of God's gift to us through Jesus Christ is that we can rely on him as our mighty God. What that means is that no problem is too big for God, but also no problem is too small for God. So we hear this phrase often, don't sweat the small stuff. Why? Because no problem is too small or too big for God. We can take our burdens, we can take our worries, and we can give it to him. God, the mighty, the omniscient, the omnipowerful God. And so I want to encourage you this week. I don't know what problems you're facing or might be ahead of you this week, but you can rely on God, Jesus, the mighty God, to overcome whatever problem you're facing. Another verse says that our weakness is made perfect in God's power. When we are weak, he is strong. So let's be confident this week and rely on his strength.